Hello there, Gemini. It's the Scorpio Stellium, your no bullshit tarot card reader. I decided to get a little up close and personal here in these readings. I'm going to hold the cards up for you so you can see. But you know, if you've been looking for a tarot card reader who is not all woo-woo, you know, who's a little more practical, you don't walk away from the reading going, the fuck just happened? You found me. Good job. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what's going on here for this week of November 22nd. It's Thanksgiving week here in the States, so lots of things going on, right? We are going to see what you got. And at the end of this reading, I'm going to do a pick a card for like what message you need to hear. A lot of times that helps clarify like, okay, what do I do about all this stuff that we just talked about? So let's see what we got for you, Gemini. All right. So we have got some interesting energy here. We've got this reversed Hermit card up at the top. So if you've been ignoring something inside your head, you've been hearing this voice from within, you know, you've been hearing something, some message that your intuitive self, your wise self is telling you about. It's time to stop ignoring that. Okay. You're being told this for a reason. And then next to this, we have the reverse Two of Wands. So you've got some type of canceled plans going on. Reverse Page of Wands next to it. You've got some type of thing that you were optimistic about, that you were looking forward to, and now it's not really going over. It's not happening. So you may have some canceled plans this week. You may have some people that you thought were going to show up or were going to call or were going to be there that aren't there. So just prepare yourself for that mentally. That may be a part of the week. It can also be here that what's happened is that you have shifted into this gear. You've shifted into a lower gear, you know, where you're just like, I don't have the energy to put up with this nonsense. I don't have the inner resolve to put up with a particular person or situation. And especially as we come into a week that is about the holidays, that's something to be very aware of. So you might want to stock up your liquor cabinet so you are prepared for the bullshit that's rolling in, right? Okay, let's see what else you got. We've got the Five of Wands, so we've got some struggle. We've got some competition and some tension. And I think here you feel this tension between you and a person that you care very deeply about. So this tension, this struggle that you're experiencing is having to do with somebody that is not really coming. It's like you've been waiting for a long time for this person to be the way that you want them to be who you know they can be, so that the relationship can be what you want it to be, what you know it can be. Does that make sense? I'm saying that a whole lot. But, you know, you have this tension, this like I feel like there's somebody who's kind of on the other one. You know, maybe it's with words, maybe it's with the passive aggressive stare, maybe it's with like the lack of contact. You know, there's some type of tension between you and someone else because you've been waiting for so long for the success, the happy, the complete, the contentment, all the stuff that you want with this reversed sun. And it's taking so long and you're running out of patience. This is the reverse Temperance card. Your patience is wearing thin with someone. I believe that when we have this whole struggle, when you see the struggle story in here, you see the story of you like, you know, we started this off with these cards of going, things aren't really going the way that I thought they were going. So the plans that I had for the future, the way I was looking forward to something, the way that I was optimistic and happy, you know, now it's like the struggle has kind of taken the joy out of it for me. And I'm holding the cards up as I'm telling you the words that go along with that. The struggle has taken the joy out and I am running out of patience for this. I don't know if I can keep going with this. And guess what? There is going to be some type of breaking of bondages, some type of breaking of the chains that hold you down in this unhealthy thing. And the only thing I can hope for you here is that when you break the bond, you don't break the whole relationship, that you don't have to lose something that's important to you. But it may be that something has to go away for at least a period of time in order to get something healthier, because we've got the Death card. And despite what a lot of tarot card readers will tell you, there are bad cards in the deck. There are cards that mean endings and pain and struggle and upheaval and difficulty, because the tarot deck reflects life. And the Death card is about an ending. It's a hard stop. It's a hard no. And it does come with the transformation that's there, but to say it's only a transformation doesn't do it justice, because in order to have something new happen, right, we have to have an ending. In order to leave one room, you have to go into or get into another room. You have to leave this room. There is an ending to this period of time. That's just how it works. It's just common sense. So you do have an ending approaching you, and it is about breaking out of unhealthy struggle, destructive relationships, ties that bind you, things that oppress you, things that are not healthy for you. You are going to be experiencing an ending to it. And honestly, I think that it's going to be something that you yourself put forth. It's going to be on your side. You push this ending, whether consciously or subconsciously, you push it forth, because like I said, you're tired of the struggle. You're running out of patience. You've dealt with this long enough. And so sometimes it's like there's people back you into a corner, and there's no way out of that corner other than to just be done with them, be done with that situation. And I think that you're approaching that. You're approaching that point where it's just like, fuck this, right? And then we have the Page of Swords next to it. So this is talking about a conversation. Okay, this is a chatty kind of card. Pages are messenger cards. Sword cards are very communicative. So this is a very talky card. So I am intuitively feeling here that there is going to be a conversation that takes place, where it may be a conversation about what do we do with this? It's going to be something that's spoken that gives you an idea of what you're going to do going forward. Am I going to end this? Am I going to keep fighting for it? Do I need to take a break from it? So let's start clarifying some of these cards. With the reversed Hermit, I have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, somebody is like leaving somebody else out in the cold. Somebody is showing somebody else their back. There's neglect here. There's isolation here. It feels very cold. So somebody is showing somebody else like I said, they're showing somebody their back. They're turning away. And this may be you turning away from them, or the other way around. I'm not, it's going to depend on your personal situation. But somebody is like really, really cold. And I think that it has to do with how much struggle that you two have been dealing with in this relationship. I also have the Chariot and the Six of Swords. So despite the difficulty that's going on here, you are having a success in it. There is a victory at hand with the Chariot card. And then with the Six of Swords, it's moving on to something better. It's progress. So whatever actions happen surrounding this, even if they seem very difficult, challenging, they may even seem like they're over and done with, this is moving you towards something better. This is actually progress. And sometimes it doesn't feel like progress. I don't think this is going to feel like progress to you. I don't think you're going to like it. But I also think that you know what's coming, and you understand that certain things, if something doesn't bend, it breaks. And I don't think that this person is bending. I don't think that they are trying in this relationship, because see, I have the reversed Star. So you're losing. Sorry for that little cut there. I had a dog barking. Y'all didn't want to hear all that. You're losing hope. You are losing the feeling that this is going to all come together. And when you lose hope with the reverse Star, it's... what do you do with that? You have to have hope that things are going to get better. And like I said, you're running out of patience. You're running out of hope. And your back's up against a wall. Okay, let's see. All right, so we've got also the reverse Three of Cups here. It makes me wonder what else is interfering in this relationship. There's something else interfering. There's some outside party. There's somebody who's speaking in someone's ear and telling them things. There's something that's affecting the actions of the two individuals involved. And I don't know if this is on your side or if this is on their side. If there's just like another party in the relationship, it could even be that. It could be third party to the relationship, but there's something that's delaying the progress. And then here we have, there it is, the Three of Swords. So we have the heartache, we have the pain, we have the difficulty, we have that crushed kind of feeling with Saturn, which is a malefic planet, Saturn in Libra. That's the Three of Swords. So it's putting the boot down. It's putting the no, the restriction. That's Saturn in Libra, which is a very relational sign. So we get 3 of Swords. So we are now experiencing loss and pain along with this loss of patience. So this isn't something you want to end. It's something that you had high hopes for, but I think at this point you're up against a precipice of saying, I have to release this. Do I have any other choice other than to let it go and stop struggling and stop fighting for it and see, is this person going to stay? Are they going to go? Are they going to come? Are they going to leave and then come back at some other point in my life? I don't know, but I can't keep going. I can't keep putting all of my energy into somebody that is not reciprocating that energy. Okay. And then we've got 2 of Pentacles. This is a situation that you've been around it before, okay? There's a cycle going on. You've been through this cycle either with this person or you've been through this cycle with somebody else, but I feel like it's with this person, honestly, but you've been around this before. And this person feels like a soulmate to you because you have the 2 of Cups reversed. It feels like they are your person. Whether or not they are, I'm not getting into because there's going to be a lot of people watching this video and I don't take that term lightly. But this feels like a soulmate to you, and this breaking apart of this relationship is so heavy on your chest. I feel that for a lot of you are physically feeling it here in your chest. You're feeling it in your neck and the back of your head. You're feeling tension there. And a lot of you are also having some like dizzy spells or getting up and sitting down kind of disorientation. So some of you are feeling this physically, but you're definitely feeling it emotionally. So this is a tough situation for you. And I see that. I'm understanding that that's going on. And I do hope that you get some more clarity when you have this conversation with this individual. At least telling you what path to move forward with. I do believe it will give you clarity. I just hope that it's the sort that you want, I just want you to have what you want. That's what I want. I want you to have what you want. Okay, let's do your pick a card for what message you need to hear. Hopefully, if you have any questions, just to clear that up. While I'm shuffling, do me a favor. Interact with me in some way. It helps my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, all those little things that the YouTuber people tell you to do it. We tell you to do that because we're trying to grow, and I especially am trying to grow because I'm very new to this. So if you like this reading, please show me some love. Okay, so I have cards 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so you choose yours, and I will jump right into it. But I've got 1, 2, and 3, so if you need to pause, you can. But for card 1, I have the reverse 10 of Cups. This is that like kind of happily ever after card, and it's reversed. So it's like, no, we're not getting the happily ever after. We're probably not going to get the outcome that we want right now. And that doesn't mean you've got your life ahead of you. This is not the end of your life. You're not going to die this week, I'm pretty sure. So you've got your life ahead of you, and some point in time, you're going to have that card up, right? You're going to get your happily ever after and your fulfillment. But right now, you're going to have to walk through the hard stuff. It's going to be that broken road that leads you to the person and the place that you need to be in. So for card number 2, I have the Devil. So very carefully examine what is true and what is not. What is illusion? The Devil is about half-truths. The Devil is not a liar. The Devil tells a half-truth. It's not a complete lie. It's one that reels you in. So examine what people say to you this week. Examine what is really, is your house built, is it on stable footing? Are you on stable footing? Are you really getting the full story? Okay? Very careful with that one. And then card number 3, the reverse Sun. We see it again. We see it again. We saw it in the first reading. This is telling you, no, we are not getting the success right now. We are not getting the triumph right now. We're not getting that emotional fulfillment right now. However, because I'm getting this in an answer format, I actually see this and feel this differently. I see this reverse Sun as being, it's coming. Okay, it's like the, you know, da-na-na-na-na, here comes the sun, right? That's what's happening. It's reversed, so it's delayed. It's not there yet, but I do believe it's coming. So I think you can look forward to that. I just think that you've got to be patient, all right? Thank you for watching, Gemini. I'll see you again next week.